So it's been a minute since we've been on here. But today we will vlog a little bit about our trip to Paarl. Shame, my cousin from my mom's side, she's not doing so well, so I'm going to drive there. And then my cousin from my father's side, I am just picking him up quickly. Um, well, since they actually have nothing to do, that's the real reason. But also, it's nice, and I don't have to drive alone, and it's a nice sunny day. So we here. I could hold, but let me actually get off my phone and call them. So this is my cousin that you probably saw in a previous video when he was still single, and yeah, apparently he figured out how to get his own little person because yeah, I had nothing to do with that. But point being, they always late.
We're not late.
You are. I sent you a message to say I'm on my way.
And we would have been sitting there inside. Then when you would back to the toilet.
You see, when I hooted, they ran to the door.
No, not they.
No.
Dan.
You not in the. You.
She's running. Yes, I have your phone.
This. And then they still matching. Anything.
What?
Hi. Look how sweet this is. Unfortunately, you can't open the door because it's locked.
That's all waiting.
That's sweet, eh? Disclaimer, you being recorded, eh? Say hi. Hi. Okay, so
We're all in.
we're all in. Yeah, let's start. And we all.
We going.
So, hardly since, I think the last time I made a recording with you was what, 4 years ago or something?
When we were both there at the backpack at Annie.
Yeah. Anyway, so that time you were single as far as, unless you guys are longer than 4 years together, but
No.
anyways,
No, we're not. No, we're not.
When you were staying at the back was when you first started dating.
okay. Any case, you were scouting, or well, I was advertising you at the at that.
Oh yeah, if you were showing me off then I was single.
Okay, so now, so what's the latest update? So how did it happen?
How did what happen?
What do you mean? We just spoke of you being single. How did you not become single anymore? How did you unsingle yourself? Because
No, you see, because she like
wait, hold on. Clearly the advertisement didn't work.
so she likes to tell the story.
Oh, do you want to tell? Do you want me to tell?
No,
The
I
guy story or the bad story?
no, because you must like to make me the bad guy in the
I
story.
just want the snippet, bruh. Like people don't want to hear your whole time. They just
Okay,
want the
okay.
short-
Summarized version. I ended up going out with some other chick one night.
Ooh.
Yeah. And then I told her about it while we were still friends. And then when I came home, the
You were,
next-
wait, hold on. So you guys were just friends,
Yeah.
friends, not friends.
no,
friends.
just friends. And
Okay,
then
glad we cleared that up.
when I came home the next day, she was quiet for me, and I couldn't. Yes, you were. You didn't want to talk to me. I couldn't understand why she was so quiet for me. And then she came out and told me, no, she's quiet because I went out with some other girl.
But you guys were not dating,
No, we were not dating.
and you were obviously clearly confused.
Very confused.
Oh.
The most confused.
So when did you unconfuse yourself?
What was like a 3-day long conversation?
3-day long conversation.
And then you got clarity.
Yes.
And what was this clarity?
That we've been wanting each other for quite some
So
time.
you had to be told.
Yes.
You both were wanting it. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And so now, how long are you guys together officially?
We
Because
started what
you apparently didn't know you wanted anybody. Now you know.
No, because earlier on in our friendship, I tried something. I tried to I feel like no, stop,
No, let me
stop.
try one. His try was adding a heart after saying goodnight, I love you. Because we said that it's friends anyway. No, but his try was just adding a heart. That was his try.
No. But then when I tried, it was a little bit more than that. But I tried, and then she didn't speak to me for a week afterwards.
After you tried.
Yeah, so I took that like, okay, you know, I'm getting that in that, you know, it's a no. And then we just went on being friends for
For
like
how long?
that was another year.
Yeah.
You.
Went on. Yeah, that's now been 3 years.
Okay, so it was just I was advertising it just before you. So technically, you didn't know you already was somebody then.
Yeah.
Because it was a year before that, so shit. You
Yeah.
were letting me market you, and you were not even available.
Apparently so. And it's funny because when we started being friends, both of us had significant others.
Besides the rules was extremely hectic. Like you could only have 2 guests at a time and no swap outs and stuff. So um, that was something. Eventually, I was able to get in, but yeah, I wasn't really able to stay. I asked nicely, like, by the nurse, is there any chance if I can just for a minute? And that's pretty much got just less than a minute, but I got to see my cousin. Yeah, it was quite intense, but all we can do is now pray and hope for the best. But yeah, I don't really want to go too deep into that. The idea was more of the actual trip. So the trip was alright. It was quite enjoyable. It was a nice warm day, and I am quickly heading over to the shop. Not really. Oh yeah. I was now wondering. So Pick and Pay is usually closed now. So I'm gonna have to go to Spar because I need to buy some cold drink. And then we heading back, and then I have to take off the washing because otherwise it's gonna donut. It's gonna dough. What's dough? Dew. It's gonna dew it. So that's random. It's gonna dew it. Yeah. Anyways, let's go.